What? Who's staring at?
Dude, shut up.
Oh,
I'm starting. Okay, anyways. Welcome back to the Jewel Pod, the biggest podcast in the world, where we're not buzzed, but the questions are buzzing. Don't know why I started like that. Anyway.
Funny.
What's up, guys? You guys ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, you just leaned away from the mic, so you got none of that, but it's cool.
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
Exciting. It's going to be fun. Before coming to this, I told you guys to write down some questions. I know you all listened to me and did exactly that.
Of course. Why
Correct.
would
Well, I don't know about that one exactly.
Okay. Well, I did. Just to start us off here, I got a quick little story about a certain girl that I met at volleyball maybe while we were playing.
It was not a girl.
Oh.
It was a girl. It was a girl. She just wasn't a very nice girl.
I think
So-
she was a bit judgmental, maybe.
Yeah, she really shouldn't have been for what... I'm not going to say that.
I have no idea who he's talking about. Just
I
to
know who
put
he's
that out
talking
there.
about. He's
You were
talking
there.
about
Oh,
white
wait,
tank,
no, I do know
black
what girl
pants.
it is.
I'm not going to say her name, but anyway, we're playing volleyball down there, and even my friends at the rec, even my friends were like, dude, she's kind of hitting on you. And I was like, well, yeah, I'm hitting on her back.
Yeah,
we
she
kind of
was-
had some back and forth. Then she was kind of leaving for the night. We didn't really say much after that. But later on, YikYak, what a wonderful app. I kill it on there. Me and Lucien kill
You
it
got
on there. We got
Oh, yeah. You got 900 your karma.
Anyway, I see this YikYak that says, does anyone know who the loud ginger is that was playing volleyball at like 10? That was me. So I replied to her. I was like, hey, that was me. I figured she's like trying to find me or something. And so then I put out a YikYak about her. I said to the cute blonde girl that I was playing volleyball with the other night, when are we going to get married? Or something like that. And she... I don't really remember what she had to say to that. I think she replied or something, but...
No, it said is this the loud ginger?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah,
And then I was
that's the
like,
one.
yes, it is. And anyway, I asked my friend Brittany, and she's like, oh, yeah, like, her name's... Oh, can't say that. I'm going to cut that out. Anyway, I ended up looking at her on Instagram, and I found her Instagram, and I requested her. She was a private account. And I looked a little later, and she had denied my request. So I was like, damn, okay. Then I found out that it wasn't even her. So one of my friends showed me her actual Instagram, and I followed her on there. And then I got a reply on my YikYak saying, he requested the gram with like 2 dead faces. And then I was like, I'm sorry? Am I not supposed to do that? Like, I thought
Nah, shoot or shoot, man.
dude, shoot or shoot, but at least give me time to pull out my gun and shoot. It's not fair. So yeah, that was a grand old time, and why I will be shutting myself in my dorm for another few weeks before I try with women again.
That's where you've been.
Nah.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a great time. Me and Lucien especially, have great luck with women.
Oh, yeah.
Quite the
Well,
ladies killers.
this takes a little confidence, even if it's behind an anonymous app, you know.
It's true.
Are you guys currently in relationships or?
Oh,
Oh, well, what we meant was like so many women want us that it's hard to stay in one
Yeah,
relationship.
that's
Didn't you just get
exactly it.
rejected?
What I
Well-
meant was
well, they just can't handle all of this, you know.
What
It's like-
what is this exactly?
just
Shyness,
Repulsiveness.
yeah, maybe lack of
generally
diligence.
being an unbearable asshole. Other than that, I mean, like this weekend, I did not do anything at all. I sat in my dorm and I watched Euphoria, which,
Is that
What-
good?
What is all the hype about it? I've seen
dude,
so
it's
many
very
memes about
messed
it.
up.
What's
like,
it about?
drugs and sex, and there's so much nudity. And
Is it like a realist, like kind of like real life kind of situation, rather than like a drama where it's like something that's only gonna happen on TV?
I don't feel like it's even real life because these are like high school kids that are out having one night stands with grown adults and doing full on like heroin and shit. Not really heroin, but like drugs that are very bad. Obviously.
I mean, it could be real life in some parts.
Yeah.
Depends on where you're at.
It does. I mean, everyone has their own story, but like there's a lot of messed up stories in there. Obviously I have to watch it because My girlfriend Zendaya is in it.
Zendaya.
Who?
Don't get me started on that. She doesn't know you exist, man.
Well,
It's just a fact.
She is the best and like the most beautiful girl in the entire world. First of all, a phenomenal actress, just a great person in general. Like,
Have you met her before?
She's all right.
I don't
Especially
need to.
in Spider-Man No Way Home.
dude, MJ, I will forever fall for. What about you guys? Do you guys have a celebrity crush? Like, obviously Ryan Reynolds, everyone, but
Yeah,
like,
Ryan Reynolds.
All right,
man.
who would your guys' celebrity crush be? I guess,
Madeline Klein.
of course,
100%, dude.
She is also very beautiful. Outer Banks, Sarah Cameron.
Yes,
I
sir.
don't know. I think
Byron,
she's-
you better be careful because I see your girlfriend is waving at you. Kobee, you got a
I'm-
celebrity crush?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't have a celebrity crush. Like
Yeah.
I've been asked this question so many times, and I've actually thought about it, but like it doesn't. I don't know.
Do you guys think it's because it's like not realistic to you guys? Like,
I
there's
mean,
no point in doing it.
Probably.
Partly, yeah. But
guys
also,
also-
like I don't know. There's
Both have
Like,
girlfriends.
okay,
so there's
Uh,
that.
yeah, that's true.
Also true, baby.
I know how it is. Like, obviously, I had a girlfriend of 3 years, and I was kind of in that mindset. Like, there wasn't any like celebrities because you're, caught up with this one girl. You're like, oh, you're the most beautiful girl, and then she breaks your heart, and like nothing matters anymore. But anyway,
no. I don't. The way I see it, like there's no one like. Okay, on the girl side, there's like guys that they like fall for, like celebrities, and they're like, oh my god, I would let him curb stop me. I'm like, I don't understand that concept. Like it's so dumb to me.
are you saying like we're all humans? Like, you don't need to place someone.
Yeah,
About-
I don't see
yeah.
why they're higher up than everyone else.
Yeah.
'cause-
I can see
get
that.
I get
Yeah.
that. Even in sports, for example, wrestling, there would be kids that would be state champs, and a long time ago, I used to look up to them like they were the coolest people ever. And now that I never was a state champ. I hardly made it to state, but
Rest in peace.
it was like when I was up there and people would look up to me, and I was like thinking it's nothing special. Like you have you're just like everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, you get there sometimes, especially with like younger siblings or cousins or whatever it be. Like, at some point, you realize you have someone looking up to you, and you're like, dude, like, especially when you have, I don't know, I want to say like self-doubt, and you have your issues on your own. You're like,
Right.
am I worthy of being looked up to?
Yeah, I understand that.
It's weird,
Well-
but it's also a good feeling.
Yeah, I mean that's also because not a lot of people see your downside. They only see your upside because you don't. I guess for me, I don't let anyone see like my downfalls.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, which is, I mean, that can be a really rough thing too, is because you don't, and especially with like social media, the thing that bothers me is like you only see the good that people post. Like,
Yes,
everyone has
yeah.
these perfect lives, but you obviously need to be human. You have to have these flaws and downfalls, and
Right.
I think, I don't know, I've always been a fan of letting people see that, showing that not everyone's perfect.
Yes.
But yeah, I didn't tell you guys this yet. This just happened a little while ago. I think I've told you guys I've been in like talks with KTIV and trying to get like a
Yeah.
job shadowing there.
Yeah.
And I've been blown off a lot. I've been emailing him, and we set up a time, and then it just goes by and he never calls. So I finally emailed him one last time. I was like, you missed this. And it was like, we're supposed to have a call at like 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock rolled around. He didn't call. So I was texting my mom. I was all peeved off. I was like, Mom, I've emailed this guy so much, and he just never calls me. What do I do? She's like, well, you might just want to say something like, if this isn't going to work out, like, let me know so I'm not wasting your time and mine. I was like, okay. So anyway, I was going to just email him tomorrow again, but he called at like 4:30. No, we were in talks. So now I'm going to go job shadow there on February 18th. So that's
Really?
exciting.
Wow,
I've
That would
never
be exciting.
had
that'd be
like a shadowing thing before, so that should be fun.
Yeah, no, that would be really good for you.
Yeah.
I in high school we had to job shadow, and I never actually ended up shadowing. But I don't know, if I had the opportunity, I probably would have shadowed at this plant in Columbus. I would have worked in a lab, and it would have been really cool. This summer I might try to look into that, see if I can get an opportunity to shadow there, see if that's something that I'd like to do, because it's along the chemistry lines and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
I guess bouncing off of that, what do you guys want to do, like after college? Like seriously, what is your end goal?
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I mean, realistically, like I like advertising. That's one of the reasons I'm going there is just to learn advertising and stuff like that. But I mean, like overall big dreams, dude. I think anything with just like, I don't know, not not even being like an influencer, even though that would be dope, but just like doing podcasts and shit like this, just making anything creatively, I have always been a fan of.
Right. Yeah, I feel like you're really good at that. You're really spontaneous and great at generating questions and answers and all of that off the top of your head. But,
I mean, we're in pretty much the same major.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't know so much about advertising. Have some knowledge to it, but I haven't like taken a class or anything.
But you've always been a fan of like editing, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of editing stuff because like even when we make our own commercials and stuff, I'm always like trying to edit it because
Yeah, and you're good at it too.
yeah, I also enjoy sound engineering stuff, but that might be a little out of my comfort zone. I've done a little bit of work in it. I've taken 2 classes in it, but I definitely enjoy the editing side a lot more.
What about you, Kobee?
I envy you guys for having a plan, to be honest. I really don't know what I want to do. I know I want to be rich, but not let people see it. And the only route I see right now that might work out for that is flooring. And that doesn't sound like it makes a lot of money, but if you do it right, you'd be loaded.
Yeah, I mean, that's everyone's dream is just...
for sure. And even me selling carpet at Menards, there's a big business in flooring. Every single day we have contractors coming in trying to buy tile, trying to buy laminate, trying to buy vinyl, and it's a crazy business.
What about you, Lucien?
End game, I want to end up working in a forensics lab. I have a professor right now. She's actually been a crime scene investigator, which is kind of borderline like forensics and then also kind of detective work, but it's like that middle stage where she like figures out how a crime was committed, and I've been interested in that as well. I'd definitely like to take up a conversation with her and see if that's somewhere I'd like to go, but if not, I'd love to work in the lab and see how all the forensics and stuff of everything works.
I think we've talked about this before, but I've actually, before I came to college and like knew what I wanted to do, I thought about forensics as well. And I went to this like state patrol thing that was just for juniors in high school. And I went there just to see what like forensics was like. And that turned me off quick.
Yep.
Just the stuff you see, it's just awful. Like the stuff you don't even hear about in the news just because, I don't know, just really bad stuff that obviously don't want to. I'm kind of an emotional person, which, I just couldn't see myself dealing with stuff like that. So.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen anything like that up close, but personally, I've thought about that. I can't really do a whole lot of death and blood and stuff, so like this job that I'm looking into is kind of like right along that line as well. But I mean, I'm willing to see what that's all about as well.
All right, we're gonna take a quick little minute break here. We'll be right back to you guys. All right, and we are back to you guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, we should discuss the playoffs for the NFL right now.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Because,
Dude, oh my God, this weekend was so crazy.
Yeah,
this
did you guys
weekend
catch that game?
Which one?
Which one, Gage?
Well, it was, the football game.
Yeah.
What team?
Chives. Chiefs.
Yeah, the Chiefs. We'll give them
Yes,
that one.
that one.
The Chiefs did play the Bills, and I don't know. There's been a lot of controversy about the overtime rule in NFL, especially during the playoffs.
What?
I've seen a lot of people. So the way it works now is if you go to overtime, they do a coin flip, and the visiting team gets the call. If they miss the call, the other team chooses what they want to do, which obviously they want to drive first. And so the Bills lost the coin toss, so the Chiefs had their first drive to go score a touchdown. If they score a touchdown, they win. If they do a field goal, then the opposing team can challenge that.
Yeah, I don't watch a whole lot of football, but I do get excited for the Super Bowl. I mean,
I'm excited.
obviously because
to
of the ads, those are always fun to watch. But also just like I just like getting together with friends. You know, like especially when you're young, you go with your parents and have these Super Bowl parties, pizza, wings, all shit like that. That's always fun. But
it is going to be exciting. I'm excited to see who ends up making it. I'm hoping the Bengals because that'd be the underdog of the
It'd
century.
be so exciting to see the Bengals in the Super Bowl. But
I saw that they haven't won one since like
it's been a long time.
right?
They haven't
It was
even
like
won a
30 years.
playoff
Yeah, I was thinking
game for
they before
a long time.
before their season, there was never a text saying that the Bengals had won a playoff game.
Yeah, that's insane.
Because the text was invented like a year after they won their last playoff game.
That's crazy to think about. They got big things coming with Joe.
Okay, I have another question for you guys. So, this weekend, I was with my good friend Kobee here and his girlfriend Brittany, and we were watching probably the greatest movie of all time, The Greatest Showman. And Kobee wouldn't watch it, so I was a little PO'd at him for that, and I told him, and I know you guys can agree that he needs to watch it at some point.
It is a great movie.
But
no, man.
I don't know
at
if he
the end,
needs to.
dude, you need to. It's so good. Anyway, at the end, Zac Efron comes in, and he's like sliding in, and he's like taking over a show, and he's like, "This is the greatest show." He says that. Okay, that sounded really bad, but anyway, that part literally gives me chills like every time. So I was just wondering, is there any like movie or show, like a specific part that just gives you guys chills every time, and you're like, "Oh, dude."
I mean, you go for it, Kobee.
Well, I mean, I know not everyone watches it, but like the Avengers when they all come back.
Oh,
that
it's
was
so
good.
good. That's
Yeah.
so good.
That's good. Along with the Marvel, I don't know if we should have any spoilers for No Way Home on here.
It's been
It's
out
been
a
long
while.
enough.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, it's our
Here's
fault.
your spoiler warning. Quit listening.
It was when Andrew Garfield had to catch MJ in that
Yeah.
fall. It was like redemption for him. It was symbolism at its finest.
Even
and it
when
was
they're just
incredible.
coming out of the portals and he
Yeah.
takes
Yeah,
out his
that-
mask. And
yeah,
I
I was
remember
gonna
me and
say
Lucien
that.
went to see it first night, and the crowd just went wild.
Everyone in the theater was clapping and cheering. It was great. Goosebumps everywhere.
Yeah, I love that.
Byron, what about you?
That I was gonna say that.
It is.
I
It is
mean,
a
that's
very
the most
cool
recent in
moment.
my memory.
Spider-Man is just. All right. Same along with that. Do you guys have a favorite superhero? Obviously, mine. It's Spider-Man. He's
I think mine might be Spider-Man. I'm not
dude.
gonna lie.
Everyone loves him. You have to.
As of right now, it's Spider-Man because it came out with the newest movie. But like,
Wow, what a bandwagoner.
okay, I'm saying as of right now, he's got all the hype
Yeah.
behind him.
Yeah, he does.
You do need hype.
I mean, growing up, it was always Superman. Just
Really?
I mean, yeah.
I haven't heard that one in a long time actually.
Yeah,
It's
Like I feel like that
because-
used to just be
Marvel's better than
the
DC.
answer to
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
to.
yeah, that was definitely.
That's because
my
they haven't
choice.
really made many movies.
Yeah,
since.
that's true. And he freaking died, and
Yeah, but they brought him back.
that's true. Have you guys seen Zack Snyder's Justice League?
I have not.
No,
It's
I want to. But
yeah, I saw
decided
it like
I haven't
over
done.
break, and it's a 4-hour movie. Like
Yeah.
Really?
it takes a while. I think it is the
Not-
longest superhero movie.
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah,
because Endgame is only 3 hours,
yeah. Okay,
which is still a long time. But
it is. Yeah, I guess kind of like that. What about songs? Are there any songs that give you guys chills?
I would say, I mean, in Viking Voices, it was a show choir group back home. Every single time a senior had to sing their senior song, they had like one solo. It came around senior year, and every single time I saw the seniors cry, I also burst into tears because it was just so emotional. Like they put 4 years into this. It was a lot of hard work, and it's like their last time that they can show before they have to go off. And it's not a like particular song, but like it's just
Yeah,
the
those
music.
moments.
Yeah,
There's all of those moments just always catch you at some point. Like I mean, even senior year for like basketball for me,
Yeah.
it's tough. I mean, you see all 4 years you see those seniors at the end of the year having to deal with it, but then have to deal with it on your own. It's just like, what am I gonna do now?
Yeah. It's like over. It's like the last time you get to actually do it. And it happens to everybody. And, I mean, there's no stopping it. It's life goes on.
Then we die.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really have a song that gives me chills, but like every time I'm in the weight room going for a max, I have
You
that
gotta
one
get
song.
hyped up.
Yeah, it just puts me right in my zone.
It's always like that moment you just have it matches up perfectly, and you're like, let's go. Byron, did you have one?
I'd say by Trippie Redd, "I Love You." It's a really great song. It's a very emotional song, but it's a great song.
I don't think I've heard it.
I mean, all throughout the song, he has like this like gruntled, raspy voice, and like every time he pretty much yells at the mic, but it hits me so hard. It's a really good song.
I have to listen to that. I've never heard it.
I haven't either. What about like when you guys put your pants on in the morning? Are you guys getting chills then?
Oh, I put my socks on before my pants.
Get out. Get out.
All right.
How did you not know this? You live with him.
He does not. He's lying. He better be lying. I don't also watch him undress. Yo, take your pants off. Actually, put your socks on, then put your pants on. Our sink is not draining.
Yeah, we
Probably-
I should write that on the maintenance board
It's
because
very gross. I shaved in it, and all the little hairs were just.
You
I shaved my beard.
pretty
My
sure
little-
you don't have facial
My little,
hair.
not anymore because I shaved, you idiot. Anyway, I did that, and then it just wouldn't drain, and now it's just like on the side of the sink. Just
yeah,
That's
it's
disgusting.
really
but
Dude,
there's no way
just
to drain it.
the dorms in general are just. As time goes on, I just get grossed out more and more. Like in the bathroom, I don't even use the one on ours that much anymore, just because stuff on the toilets.
And in the showers, man.
And dude, they had
There's-
stuff smeared in the showers. What are you doing in there?
Yeah, I don't.
I feel
even
I
know.
would
Yes.
I will never be an RA.
Disgusting.
I don't.
No, they gotta worry about all that stuff. My sister's an RA in Midland, and she has to worry about like making sure the bathroom is clean. And one night she literally had to go in there. It was like 3 a.m, and someone like flooded it. And I don't even know how you can flood a bathroom. But my sister's like sitting
can.
there on the floor, and like with paper towels trying to clean it up. And I would never in my entire life do that. I told her, I'm like, you need to leave that alone. I'm
Dude,
like,
that's like why I'm not ready to be like a dad. Just all the stuff that you have to deal with. It's like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't deal with for myself, let alone someone else, even if it's my
Yeah.
child. I'd be like, yo, I know you too. Clean it up yourself.
So since you said your sink was clogged, one thing I didn't know is when the maintenance comes to fix it, they lock your door after.
Oh, did you get locked out?
Yeah, because all my stuff was in my girlfriend's room, and I had class in like 10 minutes, and I couldn't get to it. So
You're just sitting there banging on it. Let me in. No one's
no,
in
because
there.
she was in class too, so I had no way of getting in.
Oh my gosh. There were a couple times last year where my roommate would lock the door when he left as I was coming back from the shower.
Oh my dude, I've had that happen so many times. Cause I didn't have like the deadbolt lock. I had the one that locks on the door, so you just push it. And I was so used to just pushing it whenever I left my room. I always had my key on me. But there were a couple of times when I'd go to the shower, I'd close my door, and I'm like, shit, I just locked it. Just let it go shower, and then I'd have to like wait in the lobby for my roommate to come back.
There is no feeling in the world that is worse than just sheer hopelessness.
yeah, I have an example of that.
Me
Let's
too.
put
When
you
I
in a
got dumped,
scenario.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
and
have
I
a
just felt hopeless.
Yeah, I have
And-
this scenario though. It was last semester. It was about 1 a.m, possibly. And I did something to just tick my roommate off. I don't remember what I did.
Me?
Yeah,
I think I know
you.
what you're talking about.
But he said he was gonna lock me out of the
Oh.
room, and
I
I
remember
made sure I
this.
grabbed my keys. I'm like, I'm not gonna get locked out of this stupid room, and so I come back. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning at this point, and I try to open the door, It's locked.
I had
so.
shoved 2 chairs, a laundry basket, a book bag in front of the door to ensure that he could not get in.
And I indeed could not get in. And I had a kid that was 200 plus with his full entire might push on the door, and I think he nearly cracked one of the chairs. I'm not gonna lie.
I did good. I'm not gonna lie.
What'd you do to piss him off? What happened?
I don't remember,
It was-
honestly. Do you
I
remember?
think
You were there.
It was something like. I don't remember.
Oh,
Yep, I got him banned on YikYak. That was
that
it.
was it. That
Oh,
was the night
yeah, that's
I got
right.
banned on YikYak. I was
Yeah.
not happy.
You know what you did though to get banned on YikYak?
Something that
Phone
half
numbers.
the app had also done. I don't understand how I was the only one.
What do you mean?
Maybe
That
you
was, that was a night that everyone was putting out phone numbers.
Yeah.
And so I put out Lucian's phone number and then got banned.
No, you put out Lucian's and then mine. And
Yeah.
so
Yours
probably,
and then Lucian's. If we're
well,
getting
yeah,
specific.
whatever. But probably because he did it twice, they probably took
Maybe
notice.
they probably like pinned you the first time. They're like, "Hey, yo, don't do this, man." And then
And then
you did it.
YikYak has no support system either. So I was just sitting there DMing them on Twitter, hey, can I get my account back? I did nothing wrong. And then they're like, yeah, we reviewed it and you put out a phone number, which is against our guidelines. And I was like, oh, that was my friend's. He said it was okay.
I did not say it was okay.
No, he did not.
He literally told you he was gonna report you if you put it out, and then you want to put it out.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that wasn't the first time he's been reported though. So maybe
Because
they already.
they always downvote my posts that are funny.
Your posts aren't good.
They're funny.
They're not.
There.
Okay,
I think that's about gonna do it for this episode. I mean, this
Yeah, that'll wrap it up.
good little talk we had. We all laughed, we cried,
I didn't cry.
we shared our emotions,
I have
and
no
isn't
emotion.
that what this show is all about?
Yeah,
What's
we
the
did
show
get
called
deep
again?
at one point in this time.
Anyway, thank you guys for coming out and thank you for tuning in. Much love. Goodbye.